All right, everybody, it's time for Pop Sports for this week. Listen, what a week in sports. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff happening. So, I was always taught ladies first, right? It's the way it always went around my place, the way it still is today around this house. So, ladies first. The WNBA wrapped up their season. Big congratulations to the New York Liberty. Wow, what a series. Finished their series beating the Minnesota Lynx for the title in the WNBA. Can't congratulate them more than we already did. So, fantastic. Fantastic stuff. Glad for the ladies. They had a huge season this year. For the first time ever, they well exceeded merchandise sales and what have you. And that's cool. I'm glad for them. So, congratulations, ladies. Enjoy your championship. And we'll see what they do next year, right? Now, sticking with basketball, big thing in the NBA. Bronny and LeBron James, the first father-son duo ever to be on the court together for Bronny's debut with the LA Lakers. So that's really cool. Really cool. I think that's really, even though I'm not a huge basketball guy, I'm not a huge basketball fan, but I do watch basketball. I'm more of a football guy, but that's okay because that's a huge thing and that's really cool for the guys. So glad for them. Excuse me just a second, y'all. All right, sorry about the weird little edit there, y'all. Important phone call. I get those every once in a while. Now, where were we? Basketball. We were talking about Bronny and LeBron James. Fantastic for the guys. Great thing for the NBA. Very cool. And they won their game. So, yeah, good start to the season for the Lakers. We'll see where it goes. And we'll keep an eye on that. Y'all want to keep an eye more on basketball? We're glad to do that as well. All right? Just to let you know. Now, on to baseball. World Series is set, ready to go. Some people thought it was going to be a Subway Series. I really didn't think so because I don't think the Dodgers are going to let go that easily. And they didn't. So the Dodgers and the Yankees are going to meet in the World Series starting Friday. So, yeah, I believe it starts Friday. Going to be a wild one. So we got that happening too. The way the Dodgers are blasting home runs, Jesus. I don't even remember the exact number they put up during the NLCS, but wow. Jeez. It's some numbers. They blasted some home runs. So, great pitching. Got a lot of things happening. It's going to be a good series. There ain't no doubt about that. So, we'll see what happens there. And, of course, we'll keep an eye on that, and we'll keep you updated on it as we go. Now, we got hockey season starting soon. Matter of fact, I think they're in preseason right now. Y'all want to keep more of an eye on that? We're glad to do that as well. But now let's get into football. NCAA football. We're going to run down the top 25 here. I don't have a lot of time today, but we are going to run down the top 25 and see where we're at. I'm a little short on time. That's what that important phone call was about. So, yeah. But next week we'll get into, NFL, the NCAA. We'll keep an eye. We'll check on the World Series, all that kind of stuff. But right now, let's get into the NCAA top 25, see where they stand this week. Because, wow, there was some wild games last weekend. And it moved Oregon to the top of the list. And deservingly so. It was, they had a heck of a game. So, at number one, Oregon they jumped one spot. 2, Georgia, they jumped 3 spots. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that one, but yeah, I'm glad they won. Penn State, Ohio State, and Texas. Texas dropped 4 spots. Penn State and Ohio State stayed the same. Texas dropped 4 spots, and man, I don't know. That was a stunner too. So, 6, Miami, staying the same. Okay, that's good. 7, Tennessee. 8, LSU. Tennessee jumped 4 spots. Should have, absolutely. LSU stayed the same. Clemson and Ohio State. Clemson up 1, Ohio State down 1 at 9 and 10. Okay, that's about right. 11, BYU up 2 from 13. 12, Notre Dame stayed the same. 13, Indiana up 3, deservingly so. 14, Texas A&M stayed the same. 15, Alabama dropped 8 spots. Yeah, and they should have. They are not playing Alabama football right now, I'll tell you that. I know Alabama football well, being as one of my sons lives there. And they're huge fans, and yeah, they are not playing Alabama football at all right now. They got to get it together. They've got some work to do, as does LSU. Got some serious work to do. Kansas State 16, Boise State 17. Kansas State up 1, Boise State down 2. Okay. Ole Miss stayed the same at 18. Pittsburgh at 19, up 1. Illinois up 2 at 20, deservingly so. Missouri at 21. Mizzou down 2. Okay. SMU up down 1 at 22. And then we got Army and Navy at 23 and 24. Army stayed the same. Navy's up 1. My opinion, both of those teams should have moved higher than that, but that's just my opinion. I'm not the AP, so, it is what it is. And then Vandy jumps in at number 25. Vanderbilt, okay. Cool. Hey, we're going to see what happens after this weekend because we're deep into conference schedules now. So it'll be a wild weekend to see what we got. Let's see if we can pull up right quick the schedule. Yeah, let's see if we can pull it up right. Yeah, we got it. Okay, top 25 schedule. Real fast. Pitt and Syracuse at Pitt's at 19. Syracuse is unrated. Yeah, I would definitely take Pitt in that one. 17, Boise State at UNLV on Friday. Boise State, definitely. Notre Dame at 12, Navy at 24. You know what? That's on Saturday. I'm actually going to take Navy in that because they look really, really good right now. And that's not taking anything away from Notre Dame by any means, but Navy looks really, really good this year. So does Army. So, yeah, I'm going to take Navy in that one. Probably, I would say by a touchdown because that's going to be a close game. It's going to be a good game. Washington at 13, Indiana. I'll take Indiana. They're playing really good ball right now, too. Nebraska at Ohio State. You know what? I'm going to do something crazy here because I think Nebraska's due, and I think they're going to get it sorted out, if not this week, over the next couple weeks. I'm going to take Nebraska by a field goal. I think that one's going to be a close one. Just a personal opinion, of course, Oklahoma, Ole Miss. Oklahoma fell out. Ole Miss is playing pretty good ball. I'll take Ole Miss. Let's see where we're at here. Number 11, BYU at UCF. BYU. 21, Bama, 15, Missouri. Like I said, Bama is not playing up to par right now. I'm actually going to take Missouri in that one. And I'll take Missouri by a touchdown. 20, Illinois at number 1, Oregon. Ooh, that's going to be a good ball game. That should be a good defensive ball game. I'll take Oregon by 10. Number 5, Texas at 25, Vandy. Well, Vandy's already shocked everybody once, for sure. That could be a wild game, and it depends on what Quinn Ewers we get, or whether they let Arch Manning play. Another important phone call. Give me just a second, guys. All right, again, sorry about the weird little edit, y'all. But we are good to go now. All right, Florida State, Miami. Miami. Penn State. Penn State, Wisconsin. Oh boy. Well, I think I'm going to take Penn State in that one, but I think that's going to be a close game as well. Just a funny feeling, LSU, Texas A&M. Oh, boy. LSU is not playing up to standard. Yes, they're winning, but they are not playing up to standard by any stretch of the imagination. My home state here. I'm going to take Texas A&M by 7. I ain't going to give it much, but I'll give it by 7. I think that's going to be it's going to be a close game, but I think Texas A&M is going to win it by 7. Kansas State. That's always a good game. Kansas State, 16. They'll pull it off, but it's going to be close as well. And then SMU and Duke. SMU is going to win that, but I wouldn't give it much because Duke is, again, they could come on at any time, right? They could have a great week this week, really cruddy week next week. So, yeah. And then Friday, November 1st, well, we'll get to that next week. But that's where we stand right now with that. And then we'll see where we go from there. Thank y'all for being with me. Sorry about the couple of fast edits there. I had a couple of very important phone calls, medical stuff. But yeah, y'all stick with us. We got a lot coming. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to keep an eye on the World Series. We're going to keep an eye on the NBA, see where that goes. Congratulations to the ladies. New York Liberty, WNBA again. And I will see y'all next week. I hope y'all have a fantastic weekend. Hey, time for a beverage or two and some football. Maybe a little barbecue. Huh? Little B-dubs or something? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all have a great one, my friends. This old Pops. I will see you later. We are out.